Hi everyone. I'm John Ennis.
And I'm Rick Brown.
And now we're going to do the Week 2 Lindy Hop core class. This is the September 2014 series in Richmond, Virginia. It is on Texas science. Okay, Rick, what did we cover?
So we reviewed a little bit of last month where we worked on, or last week, where we worked on the hip turn as the kind of predecessor of the Texas Tommy, and then adding on the arm movements to that, emphasizing that the kind of arm movement for this is mostly just for decoration, that the actual leading comes from the hip turn just like we did last time.
Yeah, the outside free spin.
Yeah.
So we've got, the free spin is 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the free spin. We go to the other hand. When we do the Texas Tommy, we did a bunch of drills here just to work on the arms, on this little tossy motion. We had the follows do it to the leads so they could figure out what worked or what doesn't work.
Yeah, so that
These are Herman.
follows could feel it, and so that leaders could feel what it feels like to be like, kind of crank through it. So
Shouldn't feel like interrogation. Okay, we also need to be quite close. So we worked on this being in forward position of a swing out and go. And now you can see that my hand is ready to receive here, but my wrist is still on Ruth's hip. So I'm going to lead this just like I would the outside free turn, except that on 5, I'm going to get into this position 5, and then between 5 and 6, we're going to make this toss while we lead the outside free turn on the hip. So it's going to be hard to do from nowhere, but if we're here on 4, here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. And the lead that Ruth feels is from my wrist pushing on her hip, just like it would on the outside free turn. It's not, there is 0. Is there any pulling?
no pulling.
Zilch pulling. So all together, we're going to do it from this angle. 1, 2, 3, and that's not the angle I want. Let's do this. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would be if we didn't make the hand change, making the hand change. Be like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And kind of paying attention to the camera, but in real life you want to pay attention to your follow, so like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Next week we're going to work on making it better, and then we'll learn the attaching.
Yeah. We also talked to just one more final point that we made, that leaders, if you don't get the hand around, that you don't have to obsess about it. You don't have to try to force the follow's hand around. Just let it go a bit, because you can turn it into the hip turn. Since the hip turn,
so suppose it's not going well. Somehow something goes wrong. Let it go. Lead the hip turn.
Yeah, instead of trying to move around and follow, because then that's going to just blow up.
That's right. So we'll make it even better next week, and then we'll move on.